Churches are looking for ways to become more engaged in their communities. First Baptist Church of Peachtree City, Georgia, took an innovative step to connect to their neighbors by building The Bridge, a church-owned and operated community center. The center has served as the catalyst to a renewed passion for serving others.
In 2000, we had a new pastor, and at that time we put together a long-range planning team, vision team if you will, and the church was needing some additional space, but one of the first things we looked at was whether or not we should stay in the center of Peachtree City proper. As we made the decision to stay in Peachtree City, one of the things that became pretty clear to us was we weren't very connected to our community here.
To begin building a stronger relationship with the community, the church began to investigate ways to meet community needs through their campus.
We actually went to the city recreation department, we went to one of the middle schools, we went to the police department, and our question to them was just real simple. What is it that you need in the community? How can we help you?
The idea of building a community center was quickly endorsed by city officials. Early in the planning process, church leaders shared with the members the vision for the building. It would first serve the needs of the community, and the church would use it as well, but church activities would be a secondary priority. As plans developed, Randy Daughtry sensed God's leading to become more involved.
Randy really has the unique perspective of someone who led the team deciding on the mission to build this facility, helped build this facility through the construction and planning process, and now runs the daily operations. And this really provides him a unique perspective on the impact that this project has had on the community and on the church.
It is a bridge. It's a bridge between the people in our church and our community, and a bridge from the people, for the people in our community, the unchurched, the dechurched, back to church. And is also, quite honestly, symbolic of what Christ has done for us in bridging that gap between us and God.
While the church was in the planning process and praying about the project, Randy attended a symposium where he met Bill Chegwood, president of CDH Partners.
When Bill came on site and took a look at our existing facilities, the plan place for the building, immediately he took us to more of a master planning process. Bill slowed us down a little bit and had us take a look at our existing facilities, traffic flow, growth, potential new areas in our building, and helped us put together more of a three-phase master plan to achieve all of that.
It's vital that the master plan forge the alignment between the church's mission, their activities, and the facilities. Because of our belief in this concept, we begin every master plan by making sure that we really understand the church's mission and their opportunities to impact their community in a tangible way.
We had pretty much maxed out on some of the space that we had, in particularly for Sunday school and connection groups. So we definitely had needs there. We also had some needs for parking that we were trying to meet.
This is where it all began. When we started the master plan, we knew we had to renovate the existing worship space. So we began with the renovation of this space, then the children's area, and then some additional parking, and that freed up the site for the new bridge. Through a thoughtful study of the program for the church and the community, we were able to build a building that worked to meet the community needs and the church's needs, and that had the look and feel of a real community center.
The community has seen the church's authentic desire to serve them. The church has developed a strong relationship with the city as an alternate venue for events, and there are a growing number of local citizens who use the bridge.
There are presently 5,000 people that use the bridge, and of those 5,000 people, 85% are not members of the church. The bridge opened in October 2008, and it really has indeed become a community center.
The bridge is free of charge to any user. The weekday programs and activities hosted at the community center include a full range of health and fitness activities and senior adult activities. On Sundays, the bridge becomes a venue for a worship service in the multi-purpose room and hosts youth Sunday school in other areas of the building.
So it really has succeeded in becoming a community outreach and helping the church focus on reaching their community and impacting them in a very tangible way.
Director Randy Daughtry offers his perspective on the goal and purpose of the bridge and how it is now a ministry to their community.
We understand that not everyone that comes in the building is going to have that relationship with Christ. we are still going to meet their needs. We are still going to focus on building relationships with them. And hopefully the Lord will come into their lives, they'll see something different here, and they'll want to have that relationship with Him. But if they don't, we're still going to serve Him. But Jesus said, hey, look, if you give some folks some water in my name, you're doing it for me. And that's what we're doing here. It really isn't all that complicated.